My lord, I appear for the respondent. My lord, the finding of the Honorable High Court is that during the COVID period also they have collected fees from the student. Your lordship may kindly see the High Court judgment. My lord, when they have collected the fees, then why should they not pay the rent?
No,
And my lord, the COVID ended in 2022. They occupied the premises till March 24.
No, that's
My
why I'm
lord,
willing
what
to
is
pay.
the justification? The High Court, your lordship may kindly see the High Court order. My lord.
That's true. If entirety is allowed to withdraw, then what service thereafter?
No, my lord, my humble submission is that they have
There will be some
they
utility.
have vacated the
And after all,
premises.
you have filed the suit.
My
You
lord,
have
they
plaintiff.
have-
You have to prove your case. And they have deposited some amount, half of the amount you have withdrawn.
My lord,
Have you withdrawn the other amount?
my lord, what do I have to prove? They don't deny that they were in possession.
You have filed the suit by waiver. It's not a judgment by admission. See, unless it is there, can we by way? It's like a mandatory injunction. We can't pass such an order now.
My lord, only one submission. They
Then what
admit-
service thereafter? Considering submission made, we only at this stage we permit the respondent to appropriate the security deposit and the deposit amount of 2 crore 50 lakhs.
50 lakhs.
Full stop. The petitioner shall also deposit a further amount of 1 crore. How much time?
Well, that's 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
You will directly pay.
My lord, let them deposit in the executing court, not
You
here.
pay there. Why you pay? They take it now. Yes.
They can pay
Ah,
directly to
To pay another sum of 1 crore to the respondent with the prejudice contest in the SLP within a period of 2 weeks for the.
Well, I'll give it 4 weeks. I'll do
Or
it.
4 weeks.
After for
No
4
problem.
weeks.
4 weeks.
Yes.
Copies.
I'll directly give them money.
And that leaves us to the remaining amount sort of. We are considering the natural dispute. Expect the parties to resolve the matter between them with the able assistance of the NSC for some. Post the matter for your date. Sir.
first week of August.
In where the above the account C which has been
At
frozen.
least 372. Malas. There are 22 accounts of mine which have been malas,
The 22 account which have been frozen.
frozen.
Uh,
Order 15A malas, gives a discretion to the court for a deposit. Malas, I am not against a deposit per se.
Yes.
Malas, I am against 100% deposit. Malas. What has happened is I was running a pre-primary school. Malas, a play
It's
school.
the item 20.
Malas, 29.
29.
29 malas.
Yes.
Malas, I was running a pre-primary
Yes,
play
yes,
school.
yes.
Plus pre-primary play school which closed down during COVID. There were Maharashtra government guidelines and your lordships will see pre-primaries 3 to 5 year old. There's no virtual class etc. for them. They don't sit in front of.
Only the interim order to deposit. What's wrong in that?
100%. Malad, what remains in my defense then, Malad? Your lordships will say, see, I'm saying,
You deposit, that's all.
Malad, deposit and withdrawal also. The direction is also to withdraw the entire amount. So, Malad, what I'm suggesting, what will remain, Malad, is at the interim stage. Malad, I have a genuine defense on both force majeure and if force majeure clause is not applicable, then
You
impossible.
already deposit some amount, is it?
I have deposited. So what I'm suggesting, Malad, I'm suggesting a via media, Malad, something which will balance the equities. Kindly just pass it to the court. Because I am saying what I have deposited, they may withdraw a substantial amount. I'll show what the entire liability is and what I have deposited. Plus the liability of entire rent for 4 years, out of which 18 months I was closed, is 5 crore 76 lakh at 12 lakhs per. GST on that 1.03, total is 6.79. That's the amount. Now, what I have deposited, security deposit is with them original, 72 lakh, that's already with them. 2.5 crore I have deposited in court. That comes to 3.22 crores. They have that, the 2.5 which is in the court, they can withdraw it. I have no difficulty. May record my statement. That money, they will be there. Then, I made capex investment, air conditioners, tables, chairs, that is still lying. I have vacated in April, that is still lying. They may sell it, they may get this amount or something lower, slightly lower than that because of depreciation. They may keep that under accounts, no difficulty.
According to you, you vacated it.
I have vacated it, Malaj, in April of 24. The point is, I have vacated it, I have to pay entire 100%, Malaj, then what remains in my defense? The trial is yet to begin.
Okay.
My lord, I appear for the respondent. My lord, the finding of the Honorable High Court is that during the COVID period also they have collected fees from the student. Your lordship may kindly see the High Court judgment. My lord, when they have collected the fees, then why should they not pay the rent?
No, that's
and my lord, the
that's not
COVID
correct.
ended in 2022. They occupied the premises till March 24.
No, that's
My
why I'm
lord,
willing
what
to
is
pay.
the justification? The High Court, your lordship may kindly see the High Court order. My lord.
That's true. If entirety is allowed to withdraw, then what service thereafter?
No, my lord, my humble submission is that they have
There will be some
they
utility.
have vacated the
And after all, You have
premises.
filed the suit.
My
You
lord,
have
they
plaintiff. You have to prove your case. And they have deposited some amount, half of the amount you have withdrawn.
My lord, What
Okay,
do I
it's not
have-
the other mode.
My lord, what do I have to prove? They don't deny that they were in possession.
You have filed the suit by waiver. It's not a, not a judgment by admission. See, unless it is there, can we by way? It's like a mandatory injunction. We can't pass such an order now.
My lord, only one submission. They
Then what
admit-
service thereafter now?
No, my lord, I'm just submitting.
Nothing will survive.
No, my lord, just 1 minute. My lord, they admit that they were in possession as a tenant. They admit that was the rent. And they also admit that from 20 to 24, they have not paid the rent.
We will do one thing.
My lord,
This amount of amount deposited by them, that you see that you actually can withdraw.
my lord.
See, additionally, you deposit some more amount. What is the difference now?
Amount outside.
What is the difference?
Yes,
We only-
Yes, Malak.
We'll come
So
back.
the difference today is 3.8 versus 6.79. 6.79 versus 3.8. I'll deposit Malak 50 lakhs more if my lord so wishes.
Now you-
I'll deposit 50 lakhs.
You deposit 1 crore.
No, my lord, I'll just submit that.
Well, I'll do it one.
We'll ask them to deposit 1 more crore. You withdraw the 1 more crore.
Yes.
Then we'll expect the suit. That's all we can do.
Malak, just one.
Otherwise, you get instruction. Otherwise, we don't want to confirm this.
We also don't want to extend the matter because they have vacated the premises.
Otherwise, you just will refer to mediation. You just
Yes, we can.
both of you negotiate and finish. Why unnecessary? You take.
My lord, there's no need for mediation. If they give a suggested correct figure, my lord.
Already you tell the side.
Because the outstanding is 6 crore
You
19
just tell
lakhs.
it. Why unnecessary litigation on this?
1 crore 11 lakhs towards GST. That also they have not paid. So it's about 8 crores. Out of which they have paid 2.5. Admittedly.
You just sit across and then.
So lordships can,
Already.
we can sit across no difficulty.
Yeah.
But Malak, in the meantime, the challenge is this. My
We'll straight.
other accounts have been attached, which is for the other schools functioning. I have a school in Thane. There's a common account. Those accounts have been attached. There is an amount of 3.22 crore which is lying there. It's impacting my functioning there. Malak, I am willing to put the money on the table even today, Malak. There's no difficulty. But my school, other schools should not get impacted. That's still from class 1 to 10.
No, then you deposit 1 more crore.
Yes.
Then we'll say then the remaining amount of 3.22 they can have.
Yes. And
And
deposit 1 crore I'll do in
You
court.
do
In this
and,
court.
and that amount also they can withdraw. And we'll defer it. We'll both of you sit across and then try to resolve it. Then we'll take it on some other day.
Yes. Malak, no difficulty. But in the meantime, then I'll deposit once here.
No problem. Then we'll raise that.
Yes, yes.
We have heard the scenic motion appeal for the petitioner and the respondent. Though this SLP is against the interim order, it is a say of the council lancing appeal for the petitioner that if the same is given effect to nothing else would survive in the suit. Our learned scenic appeal for respondent submitted that in view of the specific finding of facts given by both the court, there is no need to interfere. Considering submission made, we only at this stage we permit the respondent to appropriate the security deposit and the deposit amount of 2 crore 50 lakhs.
50 lakhs.
Full stop. The petitioner shall also deposit a further amount of 1 crore. How much time?
Well, that's 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
You would directly pay.
My lord, let them deposit in the executing court, not
You
here.
pay there. Why you pay? They take it now. Yes.
They can pay
Ah, yes.
directly to
To
the
pay another sum of 1 crore to the respondent with the prejudice the contents in the SLP within a period of 2 weeks for the.
Well, I'll give it 4 weeks. I'll do
Or
it.
4 weeks.
After
No problem.
4
4
weeks.
weeks.
Yes.
Copies.
I'll directly give them money.
So, and that leaves us to the remaining amount as ordered. We are considering the natural dispute. Expect the parties to resolve the matter between them. With the able assistance of the NSC for some. Post the matter for your date. Sir.
first week of August.
In view of the above, the account C which has been
At
frozen.
least 372. Malas. There are 22 accounts of mine which have been Malas,
The 22 accounts which have been frozen.
frozen.
Ought to be the decreased. Yes. So as to enable the petitioner to run the other institution.
I'm so grateful. Extremely grateful.
Yes.
Obliged.